everything you want, but you can't have. Number one regret, no takebacks. The hole in your chest, that's payback. Payback, yeah, you better take that. You could call me selfish, you critical, I could put up what they try. I'll stay by your side. It's you and I. Blame, just like I could take a match and send it up in flames. Don't say I didn't want that. This might hurt, but that's just karma. Better take that.
Hey guys, welcome to today's vlog. So we are hiking Bristol Pass up to Snow Peak. I'm really excited for this one. This has been on my list since I think 2022. So I finally get to do it. It's kind of nearing the end of larch season here. So it'll be a really interesting conditions today. I'm thinking that it's more fall down here, but it's more winter when we get closer to the top. This one is about 19K with 1,000-meter elevation. So I'll update you guys further along the trail.
Call it payback. Don't say I didn't want you.
Hey guys, I'm hoping that this mic filters out the wind a little bit because it's gotten super windy here, but we've reached the marshy part of the hike. It is so beautiful out here. I keep forgetting about how underrated this trail is. There's so many other sub trails that you can do. You can go up to the glacier on this side of me, or I think that there's another trail that goes this way. We are doing Snow Peak today, so we're going to keep going up to Bristol Pass, but we're about 4K into the hike at this point, and it's been pretty easy so far. It's been pretty much flat throughout the whole forested section, which is pretty rare for hikes. Usually through the forest it kind of goes up in elevation, but this one stays pretty flat. So we are here right now. We're going to gain some elevations shortly. We're going to go into the trees over there and continue on up. So I will update you guys further along the trail.
That's just karma. That's just karma. Go and play the part, play the victim.
Oh, hey guys! So we have made it to this point in the trail right now. I just wanted to stop and show you guys the view because this one has incredible views throughout the whole hike, especially here in the marshy section where you wouldn't think that there would be views, but like, look at this. I don't know what mountain peak that is, and I don't know what glacier that is. I know there's a proper name for it because people hike this glacier all the time, but it is stunning out here, you guys. This is 4.2K into the trail. Like I mentioned, there's so many different paths that go through here, and you could do many different hikes. But yeah, we'll continue along the trail. I just wanted to show you the view. So I'll see you guys in the next clip.
Throw a pity party with your demons, blaming everybody and you're screaming, but I'm the one bleeding. You're the one that's selfish and critical, you could take the blame. Just like I could take a match and send it up in flames. Don't say I didn't warn you, this might hurt. That's just karma. Better take that. Call it payback. Don't say I didn't warn you. Stay mad, I know you wanna. This might hurt, but that's just karma. That's just karma. Go too hard and let it die. Let us say our last goodbye. Oh, you come back, never come back. I don't need you, I don't want that. Yeah, you mess me up inside. It's like your energy was kissing my soul back to life, was living. Now it feels like every part of me is dying. Yeah, you're gone without a trace. You left me where no one can find me. There's no sign of life out here. I scream and it goes silent.
Hey guys, so I'm hoping you can hear me. I'm hoping that this is blocking out most of the noise, but wow, this is the grind. You gain all your elevation just at the base of Snow Peak and it just goes straight up. There is a very, very steep scree section down there that we passed, but we are so close to the top. I'll see you guys there.
I fight so hard, but I can't find my way out. Lost all dimension and time. Every message that I send you, you just leave them all unread. Now every part of me is hurting, cross my heart. I don't deserve this. Loved you just for you to haunt me in the end. Yeah, you're gone without a trace. You left me where no one can find me. There's no sign of life out here. I scream and it goes silent. I fight so hard, but I can't find my way out. Lost all dimension and time. I don't think I'm losing my mind. And this goes down.
Hey guys, so we've officially made it to the top of Snow Peak. It is beautiful up here. This is definitely in my top 5 favorite hikes, and that's saying a lot because I do a lot of hiking, but this is absolutely stunning. It looks great with the snow and the larches. I am not disappointed at all. There's also a summit register, so we're gonna go ahead and take a peek. Okay, we finally got this opened. There's, of course, the register here. A lot of people have been here. A lot of people. So we're going to sign it as well. There is a turtle up here. It's cute. What else is in here? Anything fun? I like finding fun stuff in here. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like a film camera thing. There's a bunch of rocks in here, which I'm not sure why. There's a pen, pencil, and then there's this fun little sticker. So, as with all summit registers, I am going to put these in here. So, put these in here. If you find these, comment below. And I will see you guys in the next clip.
Blue, the feeling behind my eyes. You stood out 'cause you were in red. Then, against my intentions, I let you turn me violet instead. Summer high, met you in August. New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but at least I'm still with you. White out skies, middle November. You and I, flights to wherever. I don't mind, as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. I don't Were you just a face in a crowd? And now I can't imagine me with anybody else. As we close out the night underneath the lilac sky. Summer high, met you in August. New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance sucks, but at least I'm still with you. White out skies, middle November. You and I, flights to wherever. I don't mind, as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. As long as it's with you.
Welcome to my after hike summary for Snow Peak. So I did this back on October 8th. I did this the day before my birthday as kind of like a birthday hike, and I loved this one. This was hands down definitely in my top 5. I'm trying to think about what my top 5 hikes in Kananaskis are. This is definitely in my top 5 for sure. This was beautiful. So if you've ever done Burstall Pass before, you've definitely seen Snow Peak, but just off into the distance. Because I've done Burstall Pass. I really like Burstall for large season. So I knew that when I did Snow Peak, I wanted it to be during large season. However, I didn't expect there to be snow this time around. Like, I was hoping that the snow would just wait a little bit, because some years it's completely dry until the end of October. I was really hoping for that, but no, there was still definitely a bit of snow up there. It wasn't like Lake Louise at all. It was definitely drier than that, but there was skips of snow that were mostly avoidable. So let's get into this one. I'll tell you guys the distance, elevation gain, and all that. So this one was 19.3K with a 971 meter elevation gain. Now, based on those stats, you wouldn't think that this one is too hard, and honestly, I don't feel like it's too hard at all, but I do feel like most of the elevation, if not like most of the elevation is concentrated right at the base of Snow Peak. So if you've ever done things like Faro Peak in Banff, if you've done that, it's a very, very similar type hike. So the first part through Burstall Pass and all that is a very, very long approach to the base of Snow Peak. So make sure you start as early as you can. And once you get through Burstall Pass and all of that, you know, if you've done that trail before, you know, it's kind of like an easy, moderate mountain pass type hike. There's plenty of things to see along the way. There's plenty of large trees and all of that. They weren't too snow covered on this one, so I definitely took advantage of that and took some large photos on this one. There's also some cute spruce grouse in the treed sections that were being photographed quite a bit. If you did this one on the weekend during peak large season, I would say it's going to be very, very crowded. Very crowded. This one is right across from Chester Lake, so I feel like if people can't get parking at Chester, they'll just go to Burstall Pass and do that one instead, because there's still large trees. And honestly, in my personal opinion, Burstall is prettier than Chester Lake. So if you do this on the weekend, just be mindful of parking and all that. Get an early start. There's going to be plenty of people on the trail. But after Burstall Pass, there's gonna be no one. I don't think that this is a very popular trail per se. I think that I was looking at reviews and all that, and I was trying to decide if I even wanted to do this one or not, because I was worried about how much snow would be on the ground and all that, because Lake Louise was pretty terrible. There was lots of snow in Banff and Lake Louise the week before, so I was kind of expecting the same. I was just hoping someone had broken the trail. There was like 3 people that did it over the weekend right before I did this trail, so I was thankful for that. But honestly, after Burstall Pass, there was barely any snow at all. I kind of looked at the name Snow Peak and I was like, there's probably gonna be plenty of snow up there, but there wasn't. So it was pretty pleasant. So like I mentioned, if you've done Faro Peak before, it's a long, usually flat-ish approach to the base, and then it's just straight up. It's just straight up. There is some scrambling sections. I think that in the summer, if you were to do this without snow, you can kind of maneuver and avoid them a little bit. If you don't like hands-on scrambling, you can probably get past the pinnacles and stuff like that just by, you know, skirting around them and going up the scree, which, I mean, honestly, scree is annoying and I'd rather just climb things. But the scramble on this one is a little bit awkward. There's plenty of handholds and footholds and stuff like that, but it's just a little bit awkward to where you're gonna place your feet and stuff like that. There's, I think, at least 2 sections where I encountered that. Other than that, it's a lot of scree, so just be mindful of that. It's gonna be fun going down, but going up, it's like 1 step forward, 2 steps back kind of thing. If you guys have done any type of scrambling, scree hikes, it's very much that. Like, I think that this would definitely be very comparable to Faro. So once we reached the top, there was just a skiff of snow up there, but I put my crampons on because I didn't want to fall off the mountain. I really didn't. There is a summit register at the very top. I love finding hikes with summit registers. They are my favorite. So we took some photos up there and stuff like that. It started clouding over, but I wanted some photos in my sports bra and all that, so I got really cold for the gram, but it was worth it. There was mountain goat up there. Not mountain sheep, not bighorn sheep, mountain goat. So I knew that I was like very high in elevation because I barely see those. I think this is actually the first time I've ever seen one just like right in front of me. They were still far away. I did take some photos and videos of them, and those were like 10 times zoomed. So they were pretty far away, but they were still there and they were still cute. So I knew that I was pretty high up at that point. But anyways, going down, it was pretty easy for the most part. We got off trail a few times after the scree section. Literally, we skied down scree. We did have to do the scramble part, the hands-on scramble part again, because again, I was unsure about the scree on the side and there was like a skiff of snow there, so I just didn't want to risk it, and then we just did the scramble part. So it was harder going down. You either have to climb down or just go forward and just know where you're putting your feet. Then it's back to scree, and you basically just have to route find once you're done the scree slope. You know, it's a pretty long hike, it's a pretty long day, so make sure you start early, especially if you're doing this for large season in the fall. That's when I recommend doing it, but you can definitely do this one in the summer as well. Overall, it was beautiful up there. You can see Lehman Lake, you could see the two or three Birstall lakes from up there. You can see Smutwood, you can see Mount Birdwood, just all of my favorite places just in one hike. So I adored this one. This was definitely top 5, one of my favorite hikes in Kananaskis. Definitely underrated and not as popular. So if you are looking for some place that's quiet to enjoy large season, this is definitely the one for you. So that is all for this one. If you are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click that subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will see you guys soon with a new video. Bye.
I let you in deeper than